Are you ready to laugh? Come on. I need to ask you guys a question. Are you ready to laugh? Because this is a story that flew under my radar. It's 3 days old, but I think all of you at home deserve a laugh. That's right. All of you are hardworking, dedicated people. And you know what? I hate to break your hearts, your sweet, lovely hearts. But TV star anchors are now going to be on notice. They're not getting a raise. Oh, no! You mean those pundits, those actors, those talents, I mean journalists, TV star anchors are not getting a raise? Oh, my heart. It's broken for them. Why? 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 Okay, hang on. Let's get ready to laugh because I think we deserve it. I think you people, what you mean you people? I mean you people deserve a laugh. So hey, look, there's Mr. Snuffleupagus. Things are going to get tough on Sesame Street. The rampant cost cutting across the media industry, struggling to transition to the streaming era, stutter there, is finally coming for the sacred cows. Star talent. At Disney's ABC, Good Morning America, anchors George Snuffleupagus, Robin Roberts, and Michael Staran, who each have deals valued at $25 million annually, will face an uphill battle in the coming negotiations to maintain that compensation. People familiar with the situation said. Hold on. You know what it is? Hang on. If we're gonna have fun with this story, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this Chicago style. Hi, Robin, Georgie, Michael, have a seat. Come on, have a seat. Listen, we need to talk. Yeah, so the mouse said that y'all ain't getting any extra money, okay? Now, I know what you're saying, you're star talent, but, running a corporate media outlet isn't cheap, and we're going to outsource you and replace you with AI. Don't you get it? Pack your stuff. Commissar Hans, reporting for orders. Take these 3 out. As you command. Let's see. And Ms. Witchy Perfect says, finally, the witch will be inconvenienced, as it should be. So there you go. Krona Ursa, at least you are playing the world's smallest violin. Thank you. Unlike the rest of my audience, Krona, you're the only one that truly cares. You're a good person. Shame on the rest of this audience here. Shame on all of you. At NBC, hold on, let me pull this up here. At NBC Today, anchor Hoda Kotb, I think I said that name wrong, said late last month she's ending her run on the show. She had opted to sign a new deal. She would likely have faced a significant cut to a roughly $20 million a year contract. People familiar with her exit said, you're getting paid this ridiculous. Don't you know how to save money? Or are you guys living outside your means? I said this story before about how Hollywood actors are going broke. Maybe all these anchors just don't know how to save a penny. Co-host Savannah Guthrine, whose current deal has more than a year to run, may face a situation with her similarly valued contract, but has some leverage given Colbert's exit. People close to the network said Puck earlier reported on Kotb's exit. I'm probably saying her name wrong. ESPN, meanwhile, recently laid off senior NBA writer Zach Lowe, one of its star analysts, after it had already said goodbye to other big names like Robert Griffin III. Oh, how sad. Agents for the big star have gotten a message loud and clear from network suits. Don't expect a raise and be prepared for a pay cut. Come on, folks. Hit the like button. This is funny. Phil Hiller says, you are not following orders. Your attitudes have been noticed. Well done, Junior Commissar Phil Hiller. But remember, I am the senior commissar, Commissar Hans. And Kinkle, yes, this is tragic news. Why? Why is the rest of my audience being mean? Lawrence Fine, yes, correct. I'm crushed. Ah, she's pronounced Coat B. Like Cot B. Oh, Cot B. Okay, Cot B. All right, there you go. And Prim 54 is right. I'm going to pay for my boat. New boats can't pay for themselves. I mean, look, I think I speak for a lot of us. And you know, I'm going to be arrogant enough to say I could speak for every single one of you. That's right. The liberals and Trumpers' favorite commentator in Chicago is going to speak for all of you. What? I think we all can agree that we'd all love to get a knock at the door. And it's a brand new boat and a brand new plane and a brand new house that, guess what? Bought themselves for you. But guess what? We don't live in that world. New boats ain't cheap. The day of the media icon, the standout, the standalone center stage TV personality is coming to an end. Oh, no. How sad. Oh, no. What will we do? What will the public do? Said Frank Sesno, a professor of media and public affairs at George Washington University and former Washington bureau chief for CNN. Oh, yeah. Frankie got that pink slip too. The reasons for the newfound vulnerability of elite talent are manifold. Media companies are staring at diminishing returns from their legacy cable and broadcast TV operations, and their streaming businesses aren't generating the returns to make up for the shortfall. That's right. Hardlens Media stealing your Special K. That's right. We're taking your cereal. And you know what I'm doing? I'm handing it to all my people. I'm handing to Dr. Nick. I'm handing to Jose McDaniel, Cassie McCoy. That's right. We're all giving you the middle finger. My goodness, their streaming services are going belly up. Hey, CNN, I'm looking at you. Remember CNN Plus? I know I do. At the same time, many companies are making costly bets on sports rights, all seen as vital to have any hope of surviving in a cutthroat business. Disney and Comcast NBC Universal are each partners in a massive new NBA deal that kicks in with the 2025-2026 season. Why, goodness. The downward pressure on talent costs isn't limited to news and sports. Entertainment divisions have been scrutinizing budgets as well as trimming episode counts and reducing cast salaries. Wide-ranging production packs between studios and talent to make shows or movies over several years are out of favor. Many aren't being renewed, and even bankable producers are taking a haircut in fresh deals. What about Jimmy Fallon? If my audience says anything mean about Jimmy Fallon, I don't think my heart can take it. You guys have been a little bit too mean. And I don't know where you're learning this from. And you know what? If you see me laughing, it's me testing you guys. You guys are not being kind. Are not being kind to talent at corporate media. But it's funny though. It's funny to all of us, as it should be. Oh, poor Jimmy Fallon, or whatever. Late night also isn't immune. Last month, NBC's Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon joined ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live and CBS show Late Show with Stephen Colbert and not airing new episodes on Fridays. Oh, they're getting it up the wazoo. They are getting it up the wazoo. This is funny. Some at NBC are angling to cut Seth Meyers. The band was let go, and further cost reductions are in store over the course of his latest deal. A person familiar with the plan said, you know what? Johnny Carson wouldn't let that happen. Johnny Carson wouldn't let that happen. Even Dave Leno wouldn't let that happen. What's going on here? And I'm noticing the chat too. My audience, they're being mean. You guys are being mean. Mort Metzger, Jimmy Fallon hangs out with the Diddy. Hold on, folks, but we're not done yet. We have had a tremendous shakeup in how TV is delivered and received, and business is going through a major struggle trying to retain and grow revenues, said Joe Priorin, a former television news executive who now teaches journalism at New York University. Oh, listen, hey, young people, listen. I know there's a lot of young people who are excited to go to college, but I wouldn't take a course with this Joe Perrin even if you paid me $1 million. He's teaching journalism. Oh, what? How to go broke or how to be a kiss ass? Yeah, great. At BSDNC, I mean MSNBC, talks are underway for a new deal with Rachel Maddow, whose current $30 million per year deal is up after the election. Oh no, Rachel, everybody at BSDNC, you better hope to God Trump wins. He was the only reason why corporate media was relevant during your 4 years. I bet Rachel Maddow every day secretly puts on like a costume with a hood and quickly goes like to the nearest church in New York City and prays to God like this. She's probably praying to God like this. Oh God, please. I Mama needs a new Russiagate. Mama needs Daddy Trump in the White House again. You know me, it's me, Rachel Maddow. New boats don't buy themselves. It's my bread and butter. I need that Trump derangement syndrome, baby. Give it to me in full. I can't have that cackling Kamala in. She's the worst presidential candidate I've ever interviewed. I wonder if that's going to happen. I bet you she's doing that. But we got to worry about Trump. CBS News has veered away from its star system in recent years. Nora O'Donnell is being replaced as anchor of its CBS News program in favor of a trio of anchors, which means low-tier people who are going to get paid far less. The jabronis. Oh, this is the best news ever. I love it. Former CBS News anchor Jeff Glor, who most recently was anchoring the Saturday edition of CBS Morning Show, was recently let go as part of cost cutting at the company. Oh man, listen, if you guys ever see the TV show Succession, it'll give you an insight of how the corporations run our media. The days of 20 million $20 million players will be few and far between, said one agent who represents top talent at multiple networks. Oh, how sad. Snuffleupagus has already started negotiations with Disney for a new deal. Uh-huh. Oh, hey, Snuffleupagus, you better start following the orders, or Hans will give you the gas. Mein Führer Mickey Mouse, you have called? Don't worry, Hans. Snuffleupagus is a good boy, aren't you? Uh-huh. Sign the deal, or you're going to go away for a long time. Follow the orders, Snuffleupagus. People close to him expect a tough negotiation and acknowledge it, and it will be a challenge to avoid a pay cut. In his favor, Snuffleupagus is something of a morning show workhorse. Oh, yeah? While Strand and Roberts have lighter Good Morning America schedules, but Roberts is seen as the face of the show and hosts and produces primetime specials, Strand is seen as its future. Snuffleupagus has also cut back on hosting the Sunday morning political show this week. Oh, what will we do without this week? Roberts and Strand each have more than a year on their current contracts, people with knowledge of their deals said. Some industry observers think ABC News could go as far as to eliminate one of the anchors entirely to save money. This is funny. I love it. ABC News Insider said the scenario is unlikely. For years, Good Morning America was the most watched morning show, but that's where Hard Media comes in, baby. We're going to be the most watched morning show ever. But NBC's coverage of the Summer Olympics lifted today into its first in viewers in the third quarter. To be sure, there will always be a handful of talent commanding 8-figure salaries. You have to pay your Patrick Mahomes, said Peronin. Oh, how sad. ESPN will likely have to offer a huge payday to star announcer Stephen A. Smith, a provocateur who prides himself on serving up hot takes when his contract is up next year. Smith said in a recent interview with Chris Wallace that he deserves a substantial raise. You know what I have to say to that? If you're not paying attention to the downfall of corporate media, let me bring back this Coca-Cola classic, because all media, I said this would happen, and I remember this too, and I have to thank Case Study QB for this Coca-Cola classic. On June 24th, 2022, the big canary in the coal mine, CNN Plus, went under. Hold on. And it's saying it lost audio. Let me go ahead reconnect connections and pull up this awesome audio.
Everybody knows by now that CNN's hitting rock bottom. Their ratings have hit record lows. Chris Cuomo was fired. Jeff Zucker forced out. Host Brian Stelter's days are numbered, reportedly, and we can see why. His show last week getting 56,000 viewers in the demo. Now, for context, I was going to name shows that rate higher than that, but we don't have time. I'd have to read you the entire TV guide. But when it rains, it pours. Not only has CNN lost viewers, they've lost what little respect they ever had. When CNN approached Republican candidate for Arizona governor, Kari Lake, things didn't go well. Watch.
Hi. Kari. Hi. Nice to see you. Come off in CNN. You don't have a mask on anymore. What's going
we're
on?
outside. Do you have a minute to
well,
chat?
we're 6 feet apart.
Do you have a minute to chat?
I'll do an interview.
Okay.
As long as it airs on CNN Plus.
It's that face. It's that face will always get me. Oh, it's stuff like this that makes me laugh, right? Oof. 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 Oh, man. Hold on. One more time. Hey, this is going to be all corporate media. Folks, grab the popcorn. It's going to get hilarious. They're losing their money. Oops, hold on. Sorry about that.
CNN Plus. Does that still exist? I didn't think so, because the people don't like what you guys are peddling, which is propaganda. Thank you.
It's that face right there. That pause right there, like, oh, CNN Plus. And just so you all know, point of reference, this video came out in June. It was sometime before when CNN Plus went belly up in 2022. This video came out in 2022, but I remember saying this, that eventually this is the kind of respect that all of corporate media is going to get because they're going bankrupt. Corporate media is a failed institution. And now the star talent, the people who've been peddling the neoliberal garbage that's been dividing this country for years and years, dividing communities, the same corporate media outlet, the same talent agencies, the same quote-unquote talent journalists that have been lying to the American people are now losing their pay raises. World's smallest violin, but I couldn't give a damn because those people don't give a damn about reporting facts. These are the same people who will never put their lives on the line when it comes out to being whistleblowers or truth speakers. These are the same people who turned a blind eye to what happened to Julian Assange and Edward Snowden. These are the same jagoffs that now are finally feeling the squeeze. Burn it all down. And if I'm being too mean, if I'm not caring about the star talent and their families and their livelihoods, I never said I was the hero of the story, folks. Too bad, so sad. Do you feel sorry that the quote-unquote talent journalists are not getting a pay raise and that many of them are losing their jobs? Type 1 for get their people. And they have families. You really are a bad man. Type 2. Nah, I couldn't give a damn at all. I wonder how many 2s will be in the chat. I wonder. Oh, and by the way, you better take that pay cut, Georgie boy. No one's gonna find you.